Poop.
Poop diddles.
There's many poops, and the Mr. Hanky poops are the stinkiest poops of all.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they're runny, sometimes they're soggy.
Sometimes they're dry.
I don't remember the next line.
And stinky. What's up, guys? I'm Showtime.
I'm Shondo.
And that's Timo upstairs.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear her barking probably throughout this video.
She's letting you know who let the dogs out.
As always, it's we all need to know that.
Yes.
So up.
Who. See?
She wants to be a part of this video more than anything. It's pretty funny.
It's like the invisible dog.
So what we're gonna do today is I just did a run of Silent Hill 1 that was provided by Shondo's brother.
Oh.
So you got the disc. This is actually being run on a PS3 Slim, basically Model 2. So the original PS3 Slim. I recorded this locally offline, and we're just gonna do a commentary over it.
That's right.
So,
and we're not talking about a Slim Jim. We're talking about actually the Slim. I wanted to make that out because I think many people think it's a Slim Jim.
Oh, Slim Jim. Oh, dude.
Ooh, that felt good.
That felt great. But yeah, hi everybody on YouTube. How are you doing?
How we doing? It's been a while.
It's been a while. Shondo's visiting. He's actually going to be leaving
in 2 days.
A couple days. So
2 days.
Yeah.
27-hour drive home.
It's going to be fun times.
Be something, all right.
But yeah, so again, I'm doing all this speedrunning stuff, and Shondo's been actually hopping on board too.
A little bit.
With the Resident Evil 2 remake, so he's getting into it. But yeah, he wanted to check out the Silent Hill UFO Ending. So let's not delay any further.
That's right. Let's get into this Silent
Let's hit play.
All right. Oh, look at the fog down on the bottom.
So first thing that you're going to notice is I'm going to actually load a game instead of just hit start and then new game. Because the reason for that is I have to load a save that has the run prepped. It could be on normal or hard mode, but it's just easier to do it on normal.
Okay.
Because you unlock UFO Ending by beating it on Good Plus Ending. And so then you have to make a save with it.
How long does it take to get Good Plus Ending?
My PB is 34 minutes IGT.
Okay. Oh, it's a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So first thing that you're going to notice is that when we load from this file, we're actually skipping the whole beginning section of going into the nightmare world with those little demon children, and we're automatically starting right here in the cafe. So it's already shortened up time.
Hey, fun fact, if you actually kind of look at this cafe, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Evil Within 2.
I don't remember a cafe in that one.
It's with the baby demon thing that follows you all around. You go into a cafe. It's only one section, but
what's that?
I really think this is kind of where they got it from.
Radio.
I do.
What's going on?
I wouldn't be surprised because I actually thought that Evil Within 2 was heavily inspired by Silent Hill. I think you remember me saying that.
Yeah.
When it first came out.
I mean, it makes sense because if you really think about it, Evil Within's supposed to mess with your brain, right? And that's what Silent Hill kind of had that feeling of it.
This is not a dream.
That's the best thing about that's the best part about Silent Hill. I think what separates it from Resident Evil, like you said, it's the psychological factor.
We call it the mind fuck.
The mind fuck. But as I left there, you saw that I did a sidestep. I don't know if you saw it, but I do like a side run. That's like one of the mechanics that you do in the speedrun to go faster. Instead of doing a turn, you just do like a sidestep.
Oh, so it wasn't more put your hands on your hips when I dip, you dip, we dip? No?
It is that, but it's put your hands on your hips when I dip, you sidestep. Sidestep.
And I sidestep, you sidestep. I got it.
So here's the first major difference, or second major difference in the run is we're going to go actually, instead of just going straight to getting the key, we're going to go run into this convenient mart.
Okay.
And we're going to pick up the channeling stone.
The channeling stone?
That's right.
Ooh. So every time when you pick it up, it always looks like you click no.
Does it?
Yeah, it really does. It goes fast and it looked like it, and maybe it's just you click it so fast that screen comes down, but I thought the last 2 times you pressed no, and I was like, what?
I don't know. I never noticed that before.
Well, watch next time when you pick up an item and see if I'm crazy. Could be.
Yeah, call me crazy.
Yeah, that's
call
right.
me Shirley.
This kind of has a little bit of what's that zombie game I bought? The one that they were trying to make a Resident Evil 2 remake, but the
Oh, Daymare?
Daymare. Yes.
Oh, okay. I've never played Daymare. I watched you play it a little bit though.
I haven't played it forever. I gotta get back into it. I still haven't beaten it.
Yeah. So you noticed that it was like behind his head with the view. So if you beat it on, if you beat the game basically on, I think it could be anything. You unlock extra options.
Okay.
And one of the extra options is, if you basically unlock Next Sphere, which is New Game Plus. One of the extra options is self view.
Okay.
You just switch it to that. So the L2 camera button.
Oh, you just got shit on.
I call that a bonk in the Silent Hill. But yeah, shit on too.
I mean, it looked like poop.
It looked like poop.
I mean, it hit you, but unless last time I checked, you shouldn't have poop as blood.
That's right. You don't want bloody poops.
No, you don't want bloody poops. Nobody likes bloody poops.
But we unlock the Channeling Stone with Good Plus ending, and then also just by default beating the game, we unlock the self view.
Nice move. He's still on you like a hawk.
Yeah. And this is normal mode. You can only play it on normal or hard because when you unlock Next Sphere mode,
That guy just wanted a hug.
I know.
I know this is a very important conversation, but that dude just wanted a hug and you ran right by him. That was very rude.
That's why you're here. I'm here to do the commentary for the gameplay, and you're here to be the goofball.
That's right.
on the
Someone has to
side.
do it. I might as well sign up for this stuff.
To be the comic relief.
Ooh, you're gonna get a threesome there. Ooh, yeah. Girl.
Yeah.
Now,
but-
why would there be a key in a mailbox? Who leaves a key? Like, at least under the map makes sense. Who leaves a key in the mailbox?
I would assume that it's the cults.
Mm.
Because that's what this game is essentially centered around.
Yeah, basically.
Is a cult and their drugs.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Drugs, drugs, drugs.
Drugs are banned.
Drugs, I'm good.
Oh, man. But it's like White Claudia is like the name of the drug.
Is this supposed to be snow?
Yes.
Okay.
This time of year? That's kind of like a theme in this game. Like
Oh.
Kaufman.
Oh.
Cutscene. I don't know. We're not going to be seeing any cutscenes except for the UFO ones.
That's okay. That's okay.
Because you can't skip them.
Oh, okay. Because you can. You know what this also reminds me of? The movie The Mist.
The Mist?
Mm-hmm. Did you see that movie? Stephen King movie?
Oh, yeah. I can't recall if I fully saw it, but yeah. I
Like when you
definitely
walk
seen
out in there and like how creepy it is and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's that paper say? Live in?
Levin Street,
Oh, Levin
Doghouse.
Street, okay.
So actually, what's funny is you need to pick that up, or else when you inspect the doghouse coming up, it's not gonna
Trigger it?
Nothing's gonna come up. Like you're not gonna find the key in there.
That's so weird.
So yeah, you actually have to go inspect that paper.
And Inspector Gadgets.
That's right.
See? Every time it looks like no. And I think it's closing out, so it looks like you accidentally hit no even though you didn't.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out in a second.
Yeah.
This is the 11th Street door. This is notorious for bonking. I didn't bonk there. That's actually a mechanic in this game that you can just lose time for free in a speed run.
Oh, you mean you get free lost time? All right.
That's right. But it's not the good kind of free. You don't
Oh.
you don't want it.
So it's not a buy one get one free?
No. It's a more you have to stop till you drop.
That's kind of like Last of Us here. Like you could tell all these horror survivor games kind of steal from the old games, but
Like
nowadays graphics.
oh yeah, for sure. I mean this game is regarded as one of the best survival horror games ever. It inspired a lot of things.
Dude, I can't even see where you're running, man.
Right. So this is what I'm doing is I'm turning the light off so the enemies can't find me.
And you're doing the light so you could kind of see where you are.
Yeah, so you'll see me like flash the light every once in a while just to double check. Like what you basically see here is essentially what I see as well.
Is that train tracks?
No, it's a sidewalk, but
Oh.
it looks like train
It does look
tracks.
like train tracks. I thought that was train tracks.
Yeah. But this is we're just about done with the first section of the game, which I think is the most boring part. I think that the speedrun picks up once you get to the school.
Now, is it boring only because of the fact of like you've done it so many times and you had to restart here all the time that you're just annoyed by it?
Yeah, and any speedrunner will tell you that. Like, it's just the beginning part of this game is just really boring.
It's kind of like the police station, like with Resident Evil 2 remake. I've done it so many times that it's just like
Right, yeah.
it just gets repetitive and annoying.
Exactly. So you'll notice that I'm curving a little bit. That was a little too wide.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I curve in the door because you can actually bump into the door, which loses you time.
Are those the nurses?
Like that. No, those are the little demon children.
Oh, okay.
But you'll see me turning my light on and off as I try to dodge these enemies.
All right.
Again, this is normal mode, so there's going to be more enemies and they deal more damage.
Wait, what? Normal mode is harder?
No, stupid.
Well, you said there's no more enemies.
Okay, we're coming up to... Okay, so I did make some mistakes on this run. I still had a pretty good time. It was only like 7 seconds off my PB. Here's the first example of a really dumb mistake, but I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care. I accidentally overshot that. Totally missed the hand. And I was like,
Oh, man.
don't worry. I think there's going to be a couple more stupid, silly mistakes I made in this run.
Couple.
But I was
I'm
like...
going to see 15 mistakes.
The second half of the night, this is the first half of the school. We're essentially just trying to go where we need to go in order to open up the door in the courtyard to go to the nightmare school. I had a pretty good first half of the school, right?
And then it falls apart.
But in the nightmare section, oh my god, I did pretty bad.
Yeah, he's always bad.
But like I said, I was only 7 seconds off my PB.
Like total at the end?
Total. So
That's
like
not bad.
overall. So that means that I had a really good run, but just a really shitty school section. So I figured that I would just keep the run.
Might as well.
And there's actually an out of bounds section later in the game that I did pretty good on. So
Alright,
this
alright.
run. But yeah, essentially.
Oh, look at that little guy. He's like, hey, teach me, teach.
I'm the skate man.
Ah.
So here's the famous piano puzzle. I played safe. The fastest route way to do this is to use the analog stick because it's faster. But I don't want to do it on a run yet because it's just like
He's got no cojones yet.
no cojones.
Eventually he will.
Yeah. So that puzzle is notorious for being one of the hardest puzzles in video games. But it's quite simple once you understand how it works.
Now, that door where you pushed out of is not going to work as well. You weren't in the middle. You were on the crack on the side with the wall that doesn't open. Did you notice that?
I did notice that. I think Harry just knows how to teleport to the center of the door.
Oh, is that what happened?
I think that's what happened.
I mean, the way you push like that, you're probably going to break a wrist here, and yet he did it perfectly. Your thoughts?
I guess Harry is just a really strong guy, and he's got wrists of steel. Like,
And he's got big balls.
and cannot lie.
That's right.
That was an easy setup.
That was.
But yeah, so the school section is actually like the hardest part in the whole speed run.
Okay.
It's just a matter of you're just gathering those medals to put into the clock tower.
I like the view of like the screen just like moving.
Yeah, this game's a little wonky
Yeah.
in terms of graphics.
I mean, honestly, if you could imagine this game getting remade like Resident Evil 2 did, like I really think Capcom could really mess with people's heads, but I wonder if they don't know how to do it as well.
There's my other
Yep, you didn't go up the stairs right.
that was another fuck up. But I'm like, I ain't resetting. Fuck this.
But do you think that the reason they haven't really tried is because they don't know if they can live up to this potential, like when this first came out, to like nowadays? Like they're not ready for it yet, and maybe that's why they've been delaying it on purpose?
Delaying what? Sorry, I missed that
Like
part.
trying to remake Silent Hill 1?
Oh, no, I think it's just because Konami just doesn't care anymore. But I guess there's talks about it now
Well, there's been talks.
being a possibility.
I think I said Capcom. I don't even know why I said Capcom.
Konami is just like, I don't know. I don't even know if I would trust them with the remake on this.
Konami.
I don't know their reasons why they don't do it. Is that answering your question, kind of?
No, we all don't know. I'm just saying I don't know if they can live up to the potential.
I don't
Maybe.
think they can. First of all, they'll never do it in this fashion. By the way, we're in the Nightmare School now, and this is where it gets a little bit harder.
Well, I'm seeing a lot more bloodiness too, so I kind of figured.
Yeah.
Was it because of the door? Then you went through the door?
Because we went through the clock tower. When you go through the clock tower, after putting the 2 medals in, and then you go into.
Oh, who the hell is
door.
this guy?
This is Shoddy.
Shoddy, what it
This
is?
is Shoddy what it is. Because
Oh.
guess why? Because there's a Shoddy on the ground. Shotgun.
And that's what you call him? You just call him Shoddy
I
because
just
he's got the shot?
I just started calling him Shoddy.
Does he ever
No.
wake up?
He wakes up if you shoot the shotgun. No, I'm just kidding.
That would be pretty cool, though.
That would be pretty sweet. So yeah, the school's actually going pretty well up to this point.
I mean, you ran into a wall.
It's just the final part. It's just really sucked.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, except for like I didn't go through I missed those 2 stupid mistakes. But aside from that, it's been pretty good.
How dare you fuck up too many damn times?
I know, dude.
That looked like Bozo's nose, man. The one you just picked up. Clown nose.
It's not Bozo's nose. It is a rubber pink ball.
Ooh. Does it bounce off of the wall?
I mean, it could if you're bored enough.
Oh, okay.
All right, so here's the first example of difference of another example of UFO ending difference. So
Okay.
in this room, we're gonna basically do all the normal stuff that we do.
Kind of messed up there.
We have to, a little bit. We need to inspect it, so that way we know to put the rubber ball in there. We equip the shotgun. Go ahead and put the rubber ball in there. We wouldn't know to do that unless we inspected the thing, so that's why we do that. It's not time loss to do that. And then there's an example of a sidestep. Do this, and then we're going to use the channeling stone that we picked up at the beginning of the game that we unlocked by beating the Good Plus ending.
Okay.
It's the only way. You can't just beat the game any way you want. You gotta Good Plus ending. No,
any way you want to, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Got him. Still got it.
So we're gonna go to the menu and just quickly use the channeling stone because it's based off of what room you use. So this is the. So if you
What?
so basically you can hear it, but you hear like woo 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 woo.
Now, if you look at that, you can tell it's a ghost.
It's a UFO.
No,
sir.
that's totally a ghost.
Are you a believer of the ghost?
With the mostest.
With the Moses.
Beetlejuice.
So that's the first of 5 UFO triggers that we need to do.
Oh, there's 5?
There's 5 total in the game. The 5th one just ends the game.
Oh.
So that's the first of 5.
Now, how many endings are there?
Good question. So there's 4 normal endings, and then there's the UFO ending. So there's 5 total.
Okay.
So you have bad. You just have bad ending, and then you have bad plus. You just have good ending, and then you have good plus.
Now, how do you get the plus compared to the normal?
So the way that it's another good question.
Thank you. I'm offering them all.
So the way it works, this is how you get those different combinations. So there's 2 different factors that affect the endings.
Okay.
There is Sybil.
Okay.
There's 2 characters, I should say, which are the factors. There's Sybil, which is the hot cop
Okay.
at the beginning of the game and throughout the game. And then there is Kaufman, which is the guy at the briefcase
Okay.
that you meet in the hospital. But
Alright.
we're going to be skipping the cutscenes, so
I won't meet anybody.
yeah.
Okay.
And so, sorry, the dog's kind of throwing my train.
I know. You're thinking.
train of thought out.
You're thinking long and hard.
So I'm gonna try my best. Shut up, dog. So basically, so with Kaufman, there's a side quest that you do
Okay.
in the resort area after the sewers section. That you can like go through all this side quest thing, and like you go to the motel. You eventually go to a garage where the motorcycle is. You use the motorcycle key on it, and then Kaufman catches you, and he gets real pissed at you because there's a drug in it that you took, and he'll take the drug and just slam the door on you and just go away, and you're left with nothing. See the stupid mistakes here. This part really fucked me over.
Oh, jeez.
I actually thought I was gonna die. I actually almost like let myself die there, but I'm like, I don't want to record again, so I'm just like, let's just keep it.
I don't know what you were doing there.
Normally on a run, I probably would have reset there, but since I was doing a recording for this commentary.
That was probably your worst one.
But it is normal mode, so there's more guys in there than usual.
Okay.
But anyway, so Kaufman. So you do if you trigger that, right?
Okay.
That side quest in him getting pissed. What that does is that changes. You have the ending as a preset is just bad, right?
Okay.
That will change bad to good.
By doing that?
Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to do that.
So if
You wanna
you
be a
don't
good guy.
do the whole Kaufman side quest, it
Dude,
will
you're getting fucked up
it will
here.
just be bad ending, right?
Okay.
Then the other, but if you do it, it's good ending. The other, I told you I had a shitty second half of this.
Yeah, you did. Wow.
And we're actually coming up to the boss of the area pretty soon.
Okay.
So what affects the plus ending? So this is what determines whether a plus is after it or not.
Okay.
Sybil, there is a boss fight in this game, in the carnival area, right? Like the lakeside park.
Okay.
I forgot. I think it's called Carnival, but whatever. You guys know what I mean. Yeah, this is the stupid valve puzzle everybody remembers. This is just left. On the right-hand side, you just do left, and then on this side, you just do right once, and that's it. That's how you do it.
Oh, I love the
It's
easy
really easy.
puzzles that always seem like they're going to be harder, but they're not.
I'll go over the Sybil in just a second. Or what determines the plus ending in just a second here.
Okay.
Because we're at the boss
Ooh.
of the school.
Oh, school's out for the summer, he says.
School's out for the summer. Yeah, so I think I had a shitty boss here. So, like, what happens is, like, you can run up to him. See, I accidentally walked towards him instead of, like walking back. But he only takes 3 shots, right? And then he opens his mouth, and then you just shoot him 2 more times. That's just all this fight is.
Oh, that's an easy fight.
It's an easy fight. Getting bonked like that just wastes some time, but it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage.
No.
What you need to do though is run up to him, stop, aim, and then start walking back.
Okay.
So that's kind of how you do it. I don't know if normal mode makes it more aggressive or not, but I was definitely walking into him. That was my mistake.
Yeah.
This run's not perfect.
Who's that? Who was that you skipped?
That was Alessa.
Okay.
She's like the main character in this, one of the main characters in this game.
Okay.
But school is done now.
All right.
So we're back to. I'm gonna talk again how the plus is determined.
Okay.
So Kaufman determines whether or not it's that side quest determines whether or not it's bad or good.
All right.
What determines if there's a plus or no plus is Sybil, the cop. So there's a boss fight in the game in the amusement park, Lakeside Amusement Park. That you go to, which is like after the whole lighthouse section, which
Okay.
you don't even see that in the UFO ending.
Oh, no.
The game ends before that.
Oh, so it ends early.
It ends early. So we're at the boss fight, right? And what you would normally do is in the hospitals pick up a water bottle and then an unknown liquid.
Okay.
And once you get to so what you'd normally do in like a non-speed run is you would get to the Sybil boss fight there, get the merry-go-round. Is it merry-go-round with the horses? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. So like with like the horses and the thing and blah blah blah. So you get there. All you do is you basically just go to your menu. You run up to her, go to your menu. You use the unknown liquid on her, and Harry will fucking throw that shit on her, and that will trigger a plus.
Oh, okay.
If you just kill her normally, like let's say you never picked up
Yeah.
the unknown liquid because it's optional. You can miss it.
Okay.
Let's say you don't pick that up, you're forced to kill her with your weapons. So if you end up having to kill her like that with the weapons,
Yeah.
she basically dies. She's not at the ending of the game, right?
Okay.
The end sequence, and that will not put a plus.
Okay.
So that's how that determines. So bad plus would mean you didn't do Kaufman, but you did do the unknown liquid on Sybil.
So the plus automatically is the liquid
Yes. So if you're doing
on both sides.
yeah, so you're basically saving Sybil.
Okay.
So basically, bad and good is determined by whether or not you do the Kaufman side quest.
And then the plus is if you save Sybil.
If you
Or
save
not.
Sybil or not, right? Correct. So you have those 4 different possibilities.
All right.
If you don't save Sybil, Sybil won't be in the end movie or the end sequence. But if you did Kaufman's, it would just be a good ending with just Kaufman's section part in the final.
Now, have you sped run
sequence.
all 5 endings?
No, because there's only categories for any percent, which is just the bad plus ending.
Oh, okay.
And good plus. Bad plus, basically good plus and bad plus are the only
Oh, 2. And then
categories.
UFO.
And then there's UFO.
Okay.
Those are like the 3 main categories. There is no what you said there. So
All right.
there's no like good ending because it would be arbitrary basically. There'd be no point to it.
Makes sense. Well, I mean, it just cuts out time with not getting the liquid bottle.
Yeah, and the only reason why the good plus ending is an option is just because, is because it's the best ending, right?
Yeah.
That's just kind of been a staple for speedrunning for a long time. Is like
Best ending?
you'll just have like the regular whatever ending, and then like if there is a best ending in games, because there's always more stuff you have to do to trigger these things.
Yeah.
So they figured they'll make it a separate category for those that want to do that. So
That makes sense.
that's generally how they split them up. And then UFO is there just because it's fun.
Wow. Why'd you walk there?
I walk there because it's just easier to walk there when doing such a sharp turn.
Oh, okay.
So
And now you are here to control our minds.
losing our minds.
Losing our minds. Losing our minds. Losing our minds.
Yeah.
Were you trying to go for that one, or you going a different one? And I just called that one.
No, that's what I was going for. I mean, I kind of have Evil Within on the brain.
Yeah, I mean, it does have a lot of Evil Within. The Mist, Last of Us, Daymare, like Resident Evil, like they all have likes in this stuff.
I would go as far as saying only Evil Within 2 is the one that's more like Silent Hill. I didn't catch Silent Hill vibes on the first game.
There was a little bit.
Maybe a little bit, but the second game
They took a
There's
lot
a
of
shit
Last
ton.
of Us and Silent Hill.
I think there's a shit because like, are you searching for your missing daughter in the first one? I don't.
No, I think you think she's dead, but you go inside the brain into that world, and you're just basically protecting. What's his name? What's the Leslie or what was the guy who? I forget his name. It's been so long since I played once. I don't remember fully.
But I think the second game revolves more around.
But it's a mind
the
fuck.
kid, which is kind of feels more like Silent Hill.
Well, you
It's
realize the
obviously-
kid's not dead, and that's what the whole saying.
Yeah, so you're
the-
searching for your missing daughter.
But the
just like
first
in
one's
this
more of a
game.
mind fuck, man. The first one I thought was creepier. Second one I just thought, it was more like Silent Hill.
I like the first one better. Second one's more like Silent Hill, in my opinion.
It was fun.
It was. So now we're entering the hospital. We just skipped where we met Kaufman for the first time.
She looks like Kidman from that split second I saw.
Who looks like Kidman?
Kaufman.
Kaufman is a man.
Oh well, he looked like Kidman.
Okay.
I was a split second shot.
Yeah.
I don't know who's girl and guy in this game. I've never played this game.
You never played. Yeah, your brother was more of the Silent Hill.
Dude, apparently, like he was so good at this game that he could play it on the hardest difficulty and just kick butt.
Yeah. This game is really hard.
care.
So you saw I skipped those 2 doors.
Yeah.
In any percent or good plus, we actually go in those doors because that's where the bottle is and the unknown liquid.
Oh, so that's the bottle.
That's where the bottle and unknown liquid is.
Okay.
So
that's not much of a time difference, huh?
It actually it saves about maybe 30 seconds by
Okay.
just not having to go in there.
Yeah.
Close to 30 seconds around there, I'm gonna guess. I don't know, maybe less because this game, I haven't talked about it yet, but this game. Real quick, in case you're wondering why I'm
screwed up.
I'm going. No, I'm not. It's not.
You're
Actually,
supposed to do that.
You're supposed to go to the second floor and third floor and check that they're locked, because what that does.
You didn't check it.
Did I?
I didn't see anything that said anything.
I must have did it so quick.
Oh.
But you check those and
Get number 4?
It spawns number 4. It's the only way to spawn it.
Okay. And this is needed in the UFO ending, not the other one?
That's all.
It has to be.
Checking the doors. That's for all.
Checking the cash.
Checking the cash.
Okay.
And I forgot what I was talking about before that.
You talked about that you like what in the butt.
Nah, I knew you'd forget too.
No, we were talking about not Silent Hill, Evil Within and stuff, and Kidman, and then you were talking about the water bottle.
Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
Exactly when we went.
Anyways.
You said it saves 30 seconds.
Oh, I want to talk about IGT. So we're in the nightmare section of the school.
How'd you get the nightmare?
By going to the 4th floor.
Oh, okay.
When you trigger that 4th floor, then
And automatically goes to nightmare?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me talk about IGT for a second with this game.
All right.
So you can see that the length of this video that we're watching is about 53 minutes.
Yep.
But
Ooh, you almost got grabbed.
The
Oh, you
ending-
did. Oh,
this
come
part,
on.
this is actually RNG here, whether or not she guards you. But I got really shit on right here. That was really bad.
I wonder if you would have turned her, like, before the second grab, you could have gotten it.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Probably. All I know is I got fucked there.
Yeah, you did.
You
You like to get fucked, don't you?
I love it, baby. Ah! So, my final time in this was like 28:37 or some shit. I actually don't even fucking remember.
He doesn't remember anything.
What the time was. Hold up. I think Timo knows.
Yeah, Timo's saying a lot.
28:39.
Okay.
And my PB is like 28:32.
Okay.
So why is the video like almost an hour long?
Yeah, why?
Because the game doesn't. So this game is tracked by IGT. Oh, this dog. I can't pretend.
Makes you want to eat hot dogs, doesn't it?
I can't pretend that dog is not barking.
Well, that's
my
dog's really hitting some high notes too.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like my brother and his wife, they just got a new puppy, and this fucking dog has been barking so much more than usual lately. Like it's just,
Jealousy.
It's ridiculous and it's
Hey,
annoying
jealousy.
as shit. It'll be like 5 in the morning and she will just be going for like 5-10 minutes and I'm like, shut up. So the IGT's time is 28:39, but why is the video almost an hour?
Yes.
Because in this game is actually you compete and is tracked by IGT, which stands for in-game timer. The reason why is you only have to take one step there and use the bag. By the way,
Okay.
you don't have to go all the way up to it.
Which is nice.
So it's tracked by IGT because it's just easier to do that. Because all platforms, it's essentially the same. Like you can run this game on all platforms and you'd pretty much be fine. Stupid dog.
It's ruining your mindset.
It's really it's really distracting. Okay. So, but it's funny, I guess. So IGT is tracked. Oh, for fuck's sakes. So, anyways, the IGT will pause a lot throughout this
Come
run.
on, check.
So any time that you, I was really hoping the dog wouldn't bark like this. I guess you can't go an hour without that fucking thing barking. So
30 minutes.
It's got to bark at least.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I made a mistake there.
Yeah, you did. Well, you were annoyed by that chick.
I went the wrong way. So for everybody that's like waiting for me to explain. Anyways, so IGT, the IGT will pause. Every time. I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah.
The IGT will pause every time you go through a door. I'm almost ready to pause the video and wait for your stop.
No, you're right. It's okay. So basically, every cutscene, every
cutscenes don't track IGT.
Okay.
Every time you go through a door
doesn't
IGT stops. Every time you lose control of Harry, the IGT stops.
What do you mean lose control of Harry? You lose control of Harry?
Anytime you lose control of him, like.
How do you lose control of him?
Like when you're not, like when text is scrolling on the screen.
Oh.
Like during cutscenes.
So like that, there was no IGT.
There's no IG. There shouldn't be any IGT going during this section.
Okay.
So like, it's really weird. And then like load times vary per playthrough.
Okay.
So you can have a longer or shorter RTA on one run compared to another one.
That must be pretty hot.
I think that's extremely hot.
Yeah. I think we could cook some s'mores on that.
Definitely. Who brought the s'mores? But yeah, that's how it works.
All right.
There's really no reason to go any further.
Ladies and gentlemen, that took Showtime about 10 minutes to explain that when he could explain it too. He was just so flustered that he had nothing to do.
Sorry, that fucking dog barking just gets to me.
I can tell.
I really want to just.
Yeah, he wants to put his hands on the puppy head.
Anyways, we're wrapping up the hospital.
That's all right. Usually we're drinking during this.
Yeah, usually we're drinking. I'm drinking coffee though.
I'm drinking water with a beer glass.
So it's somewhat there.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah. So we're leaving the hospital.
Of course.
I think overall this is a pretty good hospital. There's one like last final thing you gotta.
You had like 2 really bad mess ups here.
Yeah.
I mean, this one was smoother than the. Are these doctors?
They are
with humps.
They are doctors with humps, yeah. And he can actually like fuck your run up right there. I got kind of lucky. I was able to move past him.
So what does he do that fucks up your run?
He just blocks you from the door.
Oh.
And if he blocks you, he'll just like knife you, or he's either gonna knife you or you have to just take the long way.
Hey,
around.
they totally got that nurse chick from Evil Within. I mean, Evil Within got it from there.
Yeah.
Was I dreaming?
I mean, right?
I would see that's another influence. Here I fucked up a lot. I'm not gonna do this strategy anymore. Like it just look at this. Look at how bullshit that is.
Wow.
Like and then I was flustered because I couldn't get it, so that I missed the door.
I'm sure if we saw this live when Showtime was doing it, he was like, "Oh, come on!"
Well, I wasn't live.
No, I know, but if you were live with this, that's exactly what you would have said.
Exactly.
I know.
So you may be wondering, wow, it's been a while since we've used the channeling stone.
I didn't even remember it.
See, and that's actually a big problem. It's actually a big problem in the speedrun is sometimes you'll forget it.
Or you forgot you grabbed it.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten this far and went, "Oh shit, I forgot to grab it"?
No, but I've gotten close.
Okay.
Because actually, what's
Ooh,
coming
that
up
was a nice
now?
jump.
Because
Yes.
what's coming up now is the dreaded out of bounds.
Okay.
So pay attention. You're gonna actually.
Is this when you have to get bit and you have to
Yeah, you have
float?
to do all that
I've
weird.
seen that. Remember you were practicing it.
So. So.
It took you forever to figure it out again.
Yeah, sometimes I had a bad day. I had a
I
bad
had
day.
a bad day.
But-
You take it one down.
You're gonna see one of the main reasons why I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep this video and we'll just use this for the commentary. But yeah, we're coming up to this, and after the so the next time you use the UFO,
Okay.
the channeling stone is after the out of bounds, and so a lot of the times,
Times?
not just me, but other people, other runners will that's where they'll forget it.
Oh.
Because like you just get done with out of bounds, you get done with like and so you might be all like
Flustered and
shaky
shaking.
or like whatever, because like let's say you're in a good run, like you get a good out of bounds, like you might just be so excited about that,
and then you poop your
and then
pants.
just totally forget to use the channeling stone. Because I remember actually I completely forgot that I was running UFO.
And then what happened?
But I all of a sudden it just popped into my mind just before I had to use the stone, and I was like,
Because you were losing your mind. Losing my mind.
So yeah, I got lucky there.
All right.
But
So I thought about this. What is the hardest game you've sped run so far? Or speedrun?
Speedrun, I guess.
Speedran?
Hardest game.
Sped run. Speedrun.
Resident Evil 3.
Why is that?
OG, because of all the RNG and shit. All right, here we go.
Okay.
But here's the out of bounds.
Dude, it's like tipsy, man. Like you're drunk or you're on a ship.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'd go with RE3.
Okay.
This is actually,
RE3 Remake's hard too.
I think this game's pretty challenging too, especially with the out of bounds.
And normal mode is really hard.
So here's out of bounds.
All right.
I'm gonna explain it really quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So we're running up, turn around. We're gonna wait at the stair, and we're getting grabbed by him. As you can see, I got it first try on this run.
So the key is you have to get grabbed by him, but at the same time change the scene.
So what's happening? Yeah, change exactly.
You were explaining last time, that's why I knew.
So we're out of bounds right now. So basically, what just happened there is we go to the very edge just of the stair, just close enough to like when the romper jumps on us, and causes damage to us. We're transitioning through to the next screen. If you take damage while transitioning to another screen, what happens is that Harry like kind of like ends up losing his like hitbox with the walls, and he can just like go through them.
He's a ghost.
Or go on top of them, rather, on top of the geometry.
Ooh, you almost got bit there, huh?
Yep.
Is it always coming that close?
They're
They're like the dogs in Resident Evil.
Yeah, that guy can get you. But just to wrap that up real quick
Yeah,
with
go
how the
ahead.
out of bounds works is, yeah, you do that, but you have to trigger it in order for it to, when you're taking damage.
Yeah.
You have to hear the bite sound.
And then, but it also when you get hit, when you go down, it has to change scenes too. Like you can't.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's like a double whammy.
So he can just like run right through the door and then just fall back into place on the other side.
Dude, that was trippy. It was almost like the camera angle was trying to catch up to you.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. You were gonna say something with that jewel.
So, it's the channeling stone. This is the second time we use it.
Ooh, we got the light.
So now we're triggering the UFO again. Sorry, I feel like I've just been hogging the mic.
You really have.
But it's just there's so much to talk about.
There is so much to say.
Yeah, if you want to say something, just chime in. But yeah, we're coming up to boss fight float stinger here.
Yep. What's up?
Yo, that's show bro.
Show, bro.
We're doing a commentary right now, recording for YouTube. Currently for sound though. But this is float stinger.
Float stinger.
This is the boss like right after the out of bounds. So you do the out of bounds, you do the channeling stone on UFO, and then you got to do this boss. This boss has iframes, so that's why you see me kind of like going back and forth.
I mean,
You got to time your shots with him.
oh,
And I'm pretty sure I got
Fun
really
fact.
close to dying there too.
did you? Like poisoning you?
No, just like straight up death.
Oh.
Because after that fight, I'm in danger.
Danger!
Danger, Will Robinson.
Danger! Get on the flow!
But to explain what was going on there, basically, Float Stinger has iframes, so you can't just keep pummeling him with shotgun shells constantly. You actually have to time the shots.
So you have to shoot, move, shoot, step, baby, shoot, step, baby, shoot, 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 step, baby, shoot. No? No, is that how you go?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
All right. Now you guys know. That's the theme song for show.
That's half the battle.
That's right, G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
That's a nice car. What happened there?
Somebody must have parked it and then just like disappeared.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. But anyways, I think I could take a little bit of a break here because there's not really too much to explain.
God, I was about to fall asleep.
coming up here. But yeah, that's the float stinger fight can just like really mess your day up. But yeah, you dodge to the side to avoid his butt stings.
And well,
And then the
those
timing.
were some powerful butt stings.
And then you just want to make sure you're by the stair when you kill him.
Okay.
So that way you just leave faster. But anyways, now we're going to the school. Which
So why did you look at the map?
the map just automatically comes up?
Automatically comes up. Okay.
Yeah. So now we're just going. Not too much to say about the sewer other than that it's just super RNG heavy. It's a major run killer.
Is it as poopy as Resident Evil 2 Remake?
It's more poopy.
Oh, it's a shitty life. He had to think really hard. He had two gulps. All right, let's see. Well, so far it's less shitty.
Yeah. So like I said, not much to talk about here. It's just make sure you go the right way and hope for good RNG.
All right, I like your thinking. I like your confidence.
So yeah, we can open the floor up to you to talk if you want, because
well.
I know I've been. That's bad.
Oh, what
bad
happened there?
Bad RNG.
What the hell was that thing?
So that's Raphael.
Raphael? Oh, he's a Ninja Turtle, huh?
Yeah, that's the joke, I guess. Is they're the turtles.
Oh, they look like turtles?
It's the sewers. They're little green monsters. So
Oh, okay.
I know there's probably some other people in the community that joke about it too.
I thought maybe it was like little crocodiles.
That's probably what they really are.
Ah.
They're probably like lizards or
I could see lizards, yeah.
something like that. Like I honestly don't know what they are.
I feel like you just went in like circles, but you're not.
But I know, right? That's another aspect of the sewers, is that it's just very.
How'd you even see that bronze key? I didn't
Well,
even see it.
you just know it's there.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's just knowing where to go
Okay.
and hoping for good RNG. That's all the sewers is.
This is just an RNG, so it's an
I
easy.
think I went the wrong way here.
Did you?
Did I embarrass myself? And sure did.
All right.
But I was, and
Oh, geez, they're all... dude. You know what they remind me of?
I went the wrong way again.
Yeah, it's 2 times.
Yeah, I'm not a world record holder.
They remind me of those bugs from Resident Evil 3 Remake. Like, see, look at the arms.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. See that?
So this guy actually
guy sucks.
only shows up on normal mode, right?
Yeah.
Oh god, I got really fucked here. I thought I was gonna lose, but so I'm not super like familiar with how to do normal mode,
I could tell.
which you're kind of forced into with UFO Ending. And so the strat there is you're actually supposed to just shoot him with the shotgun.
Oh, and you... Oh, whoa. Are those like millipedes or something? Or cockroaches? What the hell are
like
those?
overgrown cockroaches.
Yeah, they were like...
So I went out of the way and picked up a first aid spray.
'Cause you've been sucking?
Only because I wanted to use this video for
You didn't want to
the
record
commentary,
again.
and
Yes.
I had like no health items for the rest of the run, and there's still chances to die, so I'm like, fuck it. What is it, like a 5-second time loss to pick the shit up?
Could have PB'd if you didn't do it.
Actually, you know, you're right.
I know.
It could have been a PB.
Ooh, those cockroaches almost got your buns.
But ooh, my buns feel fucking
Tingly. I don't know what's going
I'm
on.
feeling tingly. But yeah, I should explain really quick. Since this is New Game Plus, and we're allowed to use any New Game Plus like options,
Yeah.
you're allowed to put a bullet adjust to ×4 if you wanted. So all we do in this route is just only pick up the shotgun shells in the school,
Ooh.
which I forgot to mention when that happened. We were talking about something else, I guess, but those are the only shotgun shells that you pick up in the entire run, and you automatically have like a shit ton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you're allowed with the bullet adjust to ×4, so you won't. So you basically have enough shotgun shells just to power through the run.
The shoddy what it is, you mean?
The shoddy what it is.
Shoddy what it is, shoddy what it is.
I'll take a drink to that.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? Yeah. It's
Now, the thing is, like, I don't even know.
Dude, that camera
They
angle
actually
sucked for you.
Yeah, it did. Because I was trying something different.
I know, I
guess,
saw that.
The first person view here.
You were like the best part of waking up.
It's first person in your butt.
Oh, wee. I like those things actually stop you. Come on, now. Those things are not that big.
They actually can, especially on normal mode. They have a much better chance of
You
doing
almost
it.
fucked up there.
Yeah. But here's the thing with this game.
All right.
This is not like sometimes I'll think the same thing. Like maybe these are, animals or something.
Yeah.
Like, but they're not even. It's not like Resident Evil where all the monsters are derived from some sort of like animal or whatever, like,
Yeah.
or monster or whatever. these are all just like figments of of Harry's imagination, or maybe they're real, but only like Harry can see them, or they're just like monsters spawned from hell.
Are you telling me it's a dream within a dream within a dream?
Yes.
Oh, it's kind of like a Total Recall.
Total butt call.
Oh. I'm messing with your head now.
No, dude.
What street did we just pass?
Stupid Head Street.
Yeah, that's what you've been playing.
I don't know the name of these things.
Come on, show. You gotta know these street names.
Shondo is dumb.
It's a stop. See, I got that one.
So normally on any percents, this is where we would do the Kaufman side quest if we were going for good ending, right?
Oh, right here.
This area,
in that building.
This section of the game, we'd go to Annie's bar, meet up at Kaufman, and then that would start the whole side quest.
Okay.
And then you have this motel here.
Motel.
Any percent, we just go straight to the next area. So you see, I'm using the channeling stone.
Yeah.
So for UFO ending, this is the third time we use the channeling stone. We run to the motel parking lot, and as soon as we go in the motel parking lot, we can just use it.
It's so cheesy.
I know, it's really stupid.
It's like a light where you flash a light at for a cat to bounce on. That's what I feel like. That's what that's doing. It's like
it is kind of like that. That's actually a really good way to look at it.
That's what it looks like.
But yeah, so for UFO, we run that way. We run the opposite way we normally would with an 8%, just so we go to the motel parking lot.
Okay.
Now we're running the way that you would just go to for any percent, which is the next area, and we're actually coming really close to the end of the run.
Oh man.
Because the UFO ending ends at the lighthouse. At the top of the lighthouse.
I must start listening. I guess.
Might as well just start listening.
Yeah. It's all on the hips. All right, I'll do it this way.
So we have this set up for Shondo, so he can basically. I think you have him on backwards, but
no, the microphone's right here.
As long as you can hear it.
Right?
Anyway, well, I mean, like left and right are swapped. But anyways, who fucking cares, right? I'm just so stupid. But anyway, so like, I know I'm like OCD about it.
Yeah, you are.
I'm very.
He's always been
OCD about things.
And he's also been pee.
That's why Sean balances me out pretty good. He makes me realize that it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Just let it go.
Let it go.
Just let it go.
Don't hold back anymore.
But UFO ending is super short compared to any percent or good plus. Good plus being the longest speedrun, any percent being the middle. UFO is the shortest in terms of IGT and RTA.
And Crapper McCrapperson's the very longest because it could actually take a long time.
Don't listen to him.
I mean, it depends your RNG in the toilet.
If you take a shit.
I mean, sometimes that RNG is long.
So the game, so the UFO ending ends at the top of the lighthouse.
Oh, you got screwed a little bit. They pushed you.
That was my fault. That was bad execution.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to say it, but.
So UFO ends at the top of the lighthouse, whereas like an 8% or good plus, you actually have to go through the final dungeon. It's called Nowhere.
They were about to talk. It went.
So I used that just because there's one more section.
In the boat?
So I used the channeling stone and then the first save just because there's one more section of enemies. So this is the fourth.
They're all together.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, Shondo's never seen this before.
I have not.
So.
Oh, dude, the doors on some of these things are pretty funny. It sounded like a little.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like tubes opening a door.
Yep.
With a balloon.
Yeah, it's got some fun door sounds. But this is the last stretch of the run.
All right. All right.
Basically, trying to limit how much we have our flashlight on, because there's like the bird guys we gotta avoid, and then there's dogs, and then there's rompers.
Do they have weak vision at night?
People, well, the birds do, but people argue that the dogs don't. I've heard people say that it doesn't matter.
Well, dogs always have good night vision, so
yeah,
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about birds. I think it depends what kind of bird.
Probably, and I don't.
Dude, there was a red thing there. Was that a creature?
I think it may have been a romper.
Oh, what do rompers do? Do they romp you?
They romp you right in the bootay.
That's right. Bootay.
All right, so yeah, we're coming up on the last part. You can actually bonk into that last door.
Ooh, the lighthouse.
The lighthouse.
This could be also from The Fog.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see the movie The Fog?
Probably not.
It was pretty good.
All right, so get ready. This is the UFO ending.
All right.
We'll just be quiet for this. I mean, you can laugh or talk or whatever.
Well, I'm gonna talk.
Let's focus on this.
All right.
And that's it. Boom. This is where you're done with the run. And now is the UFO ending. So
What?
let's enjoy.
That light. Oh, look at that thing tweak out. Look at that thing tweak out. It's a W, guys.
Oh, for the Cubs.
Yeah, they won yesterday. I was at the game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you've read the game yesterday. Yeah. Excellent. It's a sign from the gods.
That's right. You know the Cubs stink this year. Ooh, look at that.
All right, here we go. UFO ending.
The aliens from Australia. Dun, dun, dun.
It's
kind of like a... Oh.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair.
Oh my gosh. This is cheesy.
And I know. It's a complete joke ending.
They always liked the joke endings too.
Yeah.
That was like one thing that old school games had that nowadays games really don't have is those joke endings.
Yeah, I know. And this was the first Silent Hill game, so like when people discovered this, they were like, "How is such a like serious somber game?"
Gets the UFO that. Oh, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Let me be frank. And they're like, what? Was that it?
That was it, but now we have the song.
Oh.
So listen, it's one of the.
He gets taken away. How do you get a UFO in a game that it really doesn't make sense?
So yeah, you're treated with that special ending, and then it goes in. Yeah, exactly. Then it goes into the UFO ending credits, which has its own special song. This is why I told Sean he's got to put the headphones on for the ending, so you can just hear it. I can't hear it, but I've heard it a million times already. But yeah,
It's like a Sega or a Super Nintendo, like one of those games.
yeah. So you actually could put this on fast disc speed if you're playing this on a PS2, and it just sounds even crazier if you put fast disc speed
Oh, I
on.
bet.
Oh yeah.
It always sounds weird. That was just so funny. He just gets taken away.
Yep. So the UFO ending is actually an ending that exists in all like Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3.
You could do all three of them?
So Silent Hill 2 has it, yep. Silent Hill 3 has it. I think it stops at 4. I don't think they even have it in 4.
Is 2 and 3 pretty cheesy too?
2 is more of like a black and white film.
Okay.
Like it's more of like it's done in the style of like a silent film, like black and white silent film, and the third one is just straight up hilarious. So I think it's hard to say. I think the third Silent Hill 3 UFO ending is the best. I think I may have had a different opinion before, but yeah.
Now, have you speedrun all 3 of them?
Just
First 2, right?
I could do the first 2. Silent Hill 3, I'm not super anxious to speedrun, but I think in the future I might, because I do like that game. But if or when I do that, I'm gonna do it on the console. I don't really want to do PC. If I do it on PC, I'm gonna do No Out of Bounds.
All right, so now
no quick save.
that I've watched you play this, but I didn't see any of the cutscenes. Silent Hill 1, the movie. How was it?
I've never seen it.
You never seen the movie?
I don't think so. I have no remembrance.
Oh man, I thought it was pretty good.
So I may have seen it while I was drunk with you or something, but
I don't even know. We've seen so many movies drunk.
yeah. But that's the UFO ending, everybody. Now we're gonna go to the results screen,
All right, let's see how well he did.
and there you have it.
There it is. 28 minutes, 39 seconds of pure gold.
Of pure gold. So you can see no saves, no continues.
Have you ever gotten to 204 items before?
204? No, I haven't. That would be an interesting speedrun, though.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it
Trying to grab everything?
be? Yeah.
You don't like your long range shots, though.
Well, apparently not.
Have you ever gotten perfect stars? 8?
8 stars? No, but that is like what's considered a. There is like a star sort of situation going on. Like I know Silent Hill 2 has like a 10-star run you can do.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Silent Hill 1. Pretty cool music, right?
It's just jamming.
Yeah. Silent Hill 1. I'm checking right now on speedrun.com here.
You better.
Checking to see if that has like a star sort of thing going on with it, like category. So you got not very much. Yeah, there's a 10 stars. So there's a 10-star leaderboard.
Oh man, 49 minutes and 50 seconds. That's crazy.
Yeah, so basically that's whatever. I don't even know what you need to do for it. I don't plan to ever run it.
No,
But
2 years ago, God. Oh, someone did a month ago.
mm-hmm.
A week ago. Oh, we got someone really trying to get in there.
Yes, sir. But yeah, so the VOD's gonna end in a second here. Might as well just pause it here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
intense.
But that's the run. I mean,
That is so cheesy, though.
It's
I just
cheesy.
like how it goes, oh, hey, guys, have you seen a little girl running around here anywhere? Like, just so calm and chill.
that's because, yeah, and it's funny. It's almost like before the game was even released, like it had a sense of humor about itself.
Makes you wonder that if someone in there actually really is obsessed with, like, aliens and UFOs and stuff, and they just wanted to throw a little trigger in there.
Probably. I mean,
You have to. I mean, otherwise, what's the point?
yeah, like UFO of all things. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty
And I just
cool.
like how they basically just zap them, drag them onto their ship, and take them away. Like, all the things they could grab there, it's it's them.
It's perfect because like that was the perfect ending or this perfect run to do with you, I think, for this commentary, just because like I thought you would like that. You've never seen it, first of all, and
That was pretty
like,
funny.
It's pretty funny, so I thought you'd like it. So now you can take your disc back.
Ooh.
Tell your brother that you finally saw the UFO ending.
That's right. I finally saw something.
Can I say his name on here? Just first
Tim,
name.
I don't care.
Tim. All right. I don't know if he cares or not.
I don't even
Thanks,
think anybody
Tim.
knows who he is.
Yeah. Thanks, Tim, for letting me borrow this.
Yeah,
really
you
appreciate
bastard.
it. Shondo will be taking it with him
That's right.
as he leaves today.
You probably won't see this by the time I see you.
Yeah, probably.
If you even watch this.
If you want to watch this. But shout outs to Tim. Thank you so much for this.
Yeah.
But that's the end of the era of Silent Hill. I'll be back speedrunning this game in the future on the PSN.
That's right.
Because apparently it's all across all platforms with this. Since the IGT behaves the same throughout, you know how we discussed earlier, you can basically run it on any platform. The only difference is going to be real time. So like the PlayStation TV,
Yeah.
or like a regular PlayStation 1 or PS2, will go faster real time. The only reason why I ran this on the PS3 is because it's the only way I can capture the video.
That's right.
My capture card doesn't work with the PS2.
And capture his thoughts and his butts. And no coconuts.
Yeah, so, I mean, I can't really think of anything else to go over.
No, I think we covered everything. The UFO was tricky. We saw a lot of mistakes, which you actually could have PB'd, which is insane.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, like you made a
So
lot of bad
it's-
mistakes, and it's like, wow, you really could have PB'd
'Cause,
this.
yeah, here I am right here.
9th place, not too bad.
Yeah, 28-32.
Dude, that run was still 9th place. Not many people have done this though.
Not a whole lot of people have done this.
Honestly, if you really worked hard at this, I think you can move up a minute.
Yeah, but there's a lot of good. I plan to come back and do more of this.
Oh, he does.
But yeah, there's a lot of big names on this leaderboard for sure. So a lot of well-known speedrunners for Silent Hill.
Well, I only see Showtime, but I mean the only one that should be on there is Shondo. So
Hey, maybe if they make a remake.
that's right. Yeah, if they do, I will.
But yeah, guys, this was Silent Hill. I speedrun on Twitch.
That's right.
.tv/Showtime_. I'll leave a link in the description, and also leave a link of Shondo's Twitch channel in the
Coach
description as
Shondo.
well.
Be there, be square.
But yeah, this is what we've been up to,
Yeah.
speedrunning sort of stuff. So sorry if we don't have a whole lot of presence on YouTube these days, but you can catch us on Twitch.
If you've gotten this far, you would see it.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to say?
Who put the bop in the bop?
All right, so that's
That's the way it is.
That's Silent Hill.
That's
UFO.
Silent Hill.
My name is Showtime,
I'm Coach Shondo.
and we're out of here. Silent Hill. Silent Hill.
1, uno,
Uno.
dos, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey.
All right, see ya.
See ya.